Hey everyone, Zero in the house, and we're back with the second part of MINWU showcase in regards to what she's capable as a unit. We'll be mostly doing PvP in Arena. Now, following up from my first video, there's a couple of things that left much to be desired with MINWU. So today we managed to get her affinity up. So under Affinity Resonance, she has now Bahamut to max affinity, and some of the more common units that she will be paired with. I thought that before throwing her into Arena, it would have been good to have a look at her current kit, what it's good for, and then we'll try two different builds. We'll try an offensive build specifically, and then a defensive build. And we'll see how she'll behave in those two scenarios. Now, let's go and have a look at her kit again. So, in Devout Seeker, Dream Inducer. I think this is a really good PvE skill. I noticed that most units are kind of resistant to this, especially the cost 100 ones. So she doesn't really like using this, which means that as a result, she doesn't really need to use Rite of Flames unless she's in a full fire team where she casts this on her other team members. So this one should ideally be kept off in a rainbow team. Teaching of self-preservation, pretty good for PvE, probably for PvP as well. I didn't skill this up, but I can. We can have this going for her, for her defensive build that we are going to do later on. So let me just max that one up. And yeah, we won't need that. So we will keep that skill on for our defensive build. This extremely good. I think she's built around this skill. I think that whether she's defensive or offensive, she'll definitely benefit from this. So it's with the fact that not only heals but also buffs whoever is targeted. It's an extremely good skill. Cure is pretty much redundant at this stage, unless you might have some TP consumption issues. Rite of Flames. As I mentioned before, good for a fire team. And Ultima, I think, is her go-to damaging skill when she has nothing else to do in regards to buffs and heals. So she will default to Ultima. So we'll keep that in account for when we talk about the build. Now, before we touch Time Mage, let's have a look at her Devout secondary. In here, we only have Love Mitigation and Cura, so we'll completely skip those. I don't think that she'll benefit from having those on. Then Cleric, we just have a quick look here, and I think that it would be good in a PvE environment where you're either fighting team, like perhaps on Tower, where there's a lot of units that cost statuses. Esnaga will be pretty much quite clutch in that regard. Now, if in a situation where you want to maybe do a full fire team, and in the future we'll have full light team and full dark team at the moment, this could come handy in PvP, but it's very niche in my opinion. I think that her best in slot sub is definitely Time Mage. Not only she can haste, slow, and quicken the enemies, but she can also throw a Sneaky Comet, which is quite fast casting. And I found that in manual PvP, transposition was quite clutch with the fact that her jump is limited. If she's in a team with Oberon or other, even Christmas Musher, if you have her, where she has high jump, then you just swap places with her, and she'll definitely obliterate the competition with her spear piercing. Now, like I mentioned before, there is two builds that I want to go through with her. One is extremely offensive and the other one is extremely defensive. So let's set her up for the offensive build. So in this case, I will have her speed cast because I want her to cast Comet and Ultima as fast as possible. I will disable the skills that she might want to use. So Quicken, I think, could be good to generate some what's it called? To generate some AP in case she runs out. So I'll leave this on, but in her main, I will only leave. I'll switch this off. It's already off. We will keep this on. We will switch this off, and we will switch this off as well, and keep Ultima on. So actually, if I want her to deal damage as fast as possible, I think this will be good, especially if our team is forward. So I'll keep that. Okay, let's go on duel and see how she behaves with this build. Now I want her to be behind Oberon because Oberon is going to be our main damage dealer. So we will go against these guys that seem to have copied my build before. It's very similar to what I had, but we're lucky that we don't have any slash attacks. So let's see how the whole team behaves. All right, who will move first? The enemy, pretty fast tank. Oberon with an auto AP restore, mirrors by the enemy. We pretty much just have Noctis to get more arena points, but he's been pretty good. He was able to 1v1 enemies that were stronger, other Nocti, they were stronger than him, so I'm pretty happy with how that went. Okay, so we can almost obliterate the enemy Oberon. I'm happy that she's healing, so Oberon will be our tank in this situation. I'm not sure why he's going forward. Okay, that went very interestingly. Okay, we killed enemy Oberon. That's really good. Now it's really up to her to deal those damages. Yeah, seems that the enemy is a hybrid. Okay, spirit up is gonna be good. Stun is not gonna be good. But what will happen here? I think we're queuing up an Ultima. Ooh, very good auto cure there. Ooh, that was defended, not very good. But we seem to be pretty quick, and we resisted that, which is amazing. Break on KMont, heal on us, and we got buffed too. Ooh, very interesting enemy movement. And unfortunately, yeah, they were bunched up together, so I think we lost this one. But the enemy, MINWU, ran a hybrid build, which seemed to be pretty constructive for them. But at the end of the day, that KMont was pretty strong, I must say. Okay. If we didn't get disabled, I think we might have won. Alright, let's move on. Let's try... I think this would be good for maybe when I do my defensive build. What do we have here? We all have anti-meta teams. This will be interesting, I think. Okay, let's try this team. Magic users with Noctis 4 points. So I think that they might have high spirit. I'm not really sure. I didn't build my Elena, and I don't have Jaden on my main account, so I can't really predict the build that it has, but we'll see how they behave. Okay, we got broken, but that's fine. More spirit up. Okay, quicken, and hopefully he'll clear the enemies. Seems like that's the case, so one less enemy to worry about. MINWU goes down, so she did her job as a tank, and we almost killed that guy. But okay, seems like we might win this. Man, Noctis is proving to be an extremely good tank. Whoa. That's all I'm gonna say. Whoa. Okay. Well, we didn't see much of MINWU there. She was a good fodder. She made Oberon survive. And okay, this will be. I think this will be pretty good with a tank. Let's see their. Okay, they have high defense, but spirit is not as high. So we might lose this, but I'm still keen to see the behavior. Unless, actually, we go for this guy, where MINWU's fire skill could prove to be extremely useful. Yeah, let's do this. We want to showcase the girl after all. Usual behavior from Oberon, and the enemies decide to buff and regen themselves. Victora, very good. Very interesting choice there. She's definitely going forward. MINWU still likes to assume a defensive role by quickening from the back, which is not exactly what we want her to do. Further spirit support from Noctis. And here we have Oberon acting as a tank. What is this guy gonna do? He's gonna go forward. Is he gonna AoE these guys? Yep, indeed. I think she should go forward and not limit herself to a corner. I think I'm gonna disable Quicken because it's kind of a wasted opportunity there. Okay, so maybe she can do a number of big Tora over here. Okay, what's gonna happen here? I think she's gonna queue KMont, very good. That dealt almost 3,000 damage, so not bad. And is she gonna do Fire Inducer at the end? No, she decides to heal. Okay, I think it's gonna end the match. Well, she was a good magic support to finish up the enemy there. I think that if we want her to be full damage dealer, we need to disable Quicken. Interested to see how that goes. Okay, let's see what's next. Yeah, okay. I think we could have the upper hand in this team. Yeah, they seem to have very low defenses, but Noctis could proc a spirit up. Let's have a look. Yeah, seems like they maxed these guys. So, oh well. It doesn't seem like they have the capability to do that. So we'll go ahead and fight these guys and see how she behaves. It's still good for her to have a heal, but I really hope that she doesn't focus on that. Alright, Frederica moving up. Opposite Noctis moving up as well. And Courage on Zazan. Our team also goes forward. I think we're gonna probably get targeted by that. No, because Frederica can't reach us, which is good. What's gonna happen here? I think she's gonna probably prefer to heal him. Ooh, Ultima, but failed. Oof, that's a big oof. Ah, she goes down. That's unfortunate. What's left? Oh, that's bad. Well, she tried her best. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, these guys have slash up, so it was bound to happen. I'm not sure why she decided to go on an elevated platform, probably because she knew that she most opposite. Most enemy attacks wouldn't have reached her. Okay, final offensive team. Let's go for this one. So I'll be interested to see how she behaves against Black Rose Helena. Prompto might be problematic with his debuffs, but we'll see whether he can reach us. Okay. Spirit resistance up. Seems like Noctis definitely figured out what was gonna happen, and we almost killed the enemy Prompto. That was some pretty good range, but I think he's gonna retaliate. Yeah. Oh well, I think the biggest threat has been eliminated because of his AoE. Very good over there. But unfortunately, Black Rosalina does have the ability to heal, which is bad. We didn't lose our AP up. And Spirit up again to try and survive Black Rosalina. I think with the further Spirit up, Noctis will survive. But Prompto will combo us, which is not good. So I think that's pretty much it. So, long story short, I think having MINWU as full DPS might not be viable, especially in a map like this. Let's change her kit to full defensive. So in defensive, I think we're gonna have her have devout intuition and spirit up as well. I think it will be good to try and increase her spirit as much as possible. What do we have here? This will be pretty good, especially against Promptos. So we'll have that. And what else? I think I probably need to max this one up. So we will do that. Where is it? Okay, so let's see what's her new value. So base 38 spirit, and she has 62. So I think that will be pretty good. So in this situation, I think we will disable this, switch this on, because we want her to heal. We'll keep this on. We will probably... No, we don't need to reduce her activation time. And we'll leave Ultima just as... you never know whether she'll need it. So in this situation, I don't think we need haste. I think she needs quicken. And immobilize as well, if she can land that. We don't want her to be standing still. So that's why we switch off haste, so that she doesn't cast on herself. She can't cast quicken on herself as well. So that's one way of mitigating it. Now, she still has 1200 magic. I was considering... I think we will aim for magic teams now. And we will change her position with Oberon, so that Oberon can have a wing position. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. And then so that MINWU can go either way in regards to covering for both these guys. Okay, so I think let's see. This is an interesting team. Two magics. Two magic teams. And she's fire. So I think this will be a perfect way to test this out. Perhaps I can try at the end MINWU and KMont again, and Oberon, and see whether we can have a physical tank and a magical tank as well. Okay, very good. Hopefully she doesn't do that on herself forever. One shot that. She's probably gonna quicken. Okay. And it's gonna go for a jump, which is gonna kill her. Okay, proc the heal, and wow, our under-leveled Noctis managed to finish up Fryavia. That doesn't look good for her. I feel a bit sorry, but hey, win is a win. Okay, so she didn't really act as a tank like I wanted. But here is another team like that. I think we'll have Noctis versus Noctis in this case. So in a situation where our Noctis dies, then we'll need to have our MINWU do what she can to keep survivability up. Okay. Healing power up, really good. I think I can actually disable that. I don't think I really need that skill, especially in this map. Very good resistance there. Usually Thalia can one-shot MINWU as well, so very good resistance over there. I don't think there was much penetration. Okay, a cure there. And very good job from Oberon. Now, it's gonna be Noctis versus Noctis. How is this gonna play up? I think we're gonna... might lose. We'll see how this goes. Yeah, no, we won't. That was good. Alright, so I'm gonna disable the skill because it's kind of redundant. The one where she powers up her healing power. And where is it? Yeah, we don't need this. If she casted that on herself, that'd be great. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Alright, let's hunt for another magic team. Pretty good. They seem to be two hybrids and a magic DP damage dealer. So we'll see how our team fares with that. Okay, still likes going behind Oberon. Must be the nature of how this map is built. But there's a chance that Oberon might die. So we'll see what MINWU will do in that case. Ah, that doesn't seem to be the case. Okay, so again, Noctis versus Noctis. It's likely that our will die. Yeah. But I didn't do a second hit. Okay, she just stays back and heals. Ooh, very, very close. Okay, I think it's game. Ooh, very close. We almost lost our Oberon there. And I think that MINWU might be on her own in this one, which is not good because she is not kitted for dealing damage. And we have 3 consecutive shots from Oberon there. That's pretty insane. Ooh, okay, MINWU, you gotta do something here. Are you gonna comb it? Boom, she claims the game. And yeah, that magic attack reduction is certainly evident. Only 1500 damage to enemy Noctis. Right, let's keep going. Alright, another Salia / Fryavia team. Let's see how this goes. I might be top 100 by the end of this video. Okay, same strategy. Probably gonna proc a quicken there. The enemy seems to be pretty slow, so I'm not sure where our Oberon will reach. I think he will. Excellent. Bravia resist, but that's fine. What is she doing there? A bit scared. Okay, he will resist that. And she was actually gonna cast Ultima. That's a pretty interesting choice. Quicken and will Oberon reach? I think so. No. Okay. Pretty good resistance there, and Oberon's gonna claim. Ooh, very interesting choice there. And 3,500 damage KMont. Ooh, that was nothing to. I don't think I can go by that. 3,500 damage to Salia with the reduced magic attack. Oof. Okay, last. What are we gonna do here? I think that BRH is still our massive nemesis, so if we can win this, I'll be pretty happy. I wonder how many retries that guy did, if that is actually his final team. Very relied on BRH. But yeah, Vinera is really tanky. I fought her against her a couple of times, and she fared very well in this map. So she might be a wild card in regards to how this fight will go. All right, doesn't seem like we'll see what will actually happen to Black Rose Helena there if she dies again. Okay. Yeah. I have no words. Seems like MINWU is definitely better kitted as a support / healer. It would have been great to see her as magic tank, but we didn't get the chance to see that from her. And I think as a last, I think I'll do this again. So let's do, we'll replace Noctis with KMont. I think I do have an existing team that has that. Was it party 1? No, it was party 3. Yeah, okay. So in here, I don't want her to buff her magic, so I will give her this, especially for the Agi up. She'll definitely benefit from that. And we'll see how things go. And in here, yep, overall everyone is gonna get attack up, so I'm happy with that. And Oberon, yeah, so we want KMont to act as a DPS, as a damage dealer, and have MINWU tank most of the damage. And this is actually a really good team because these two guys are magic focused damage. Carwell might be a bit problematic, but I'm happy to deal with him. I kind of like going against more obscure enemies. Right, Corwell moves first, and KMont is gonna try and soak up all the damage. So if you can route all the enemies to him, that'd be pretty good. Alright. I think he's gonna... Whoa, okay. I'm not sure what happened to that Iroga, but didn't connect. Okay, MINWU, what's she gonna do? Sounds like she's queuing up an Ultima. And indeed, that was the case. That was an extremely good range. We might lose KMont. That's not gonna be good because Baruch has 3,500 damage. So that is gonna soak up magic damage. So what's gonna happen here? I think she's gonna still do an Ultima. No, she tried to quicken. I'm a bit scared, I won't lie. Okay, very good damage soaking there, and I think we won. That was good. I am actually very impressed at how that went. We wanted her to go to KMont rather than Oberon, but seems like Oberon needed more help. So we won what looked a one-sided match. Can't say I'm not happy about that. All right, let's. What can we try now? Okay, I'm a bit scared from Oberon because I don't think I have pierce resistance. I do, but it's 15%. I don't think that's enough. What I can try, slash resistance, yeah, it's good. This seems like a team will be that is worth going against, because if we have Lil Lila kill Oberon, then we can have MINWU try and delete her. Let's try that. Even at the risk of losing our streak, it'll be good to see what behavior occurs there. And as I said, we still have our MINWU as a tank rather than a DPS, pure DPS. So it'll be good to see how she behaves. We hit down, but and she stays there. Very good behavior from Lila. And what's gonna happen now? Okay, he's gonna try to soak up damage. Oof, good resistance there, and he heals that damage back up. I won't lie that I'm a bit scared of 2B. Anything could happen there. Okay, good damage soaking. We didn't disable her or anything, which is pretty bad. Okay, we're gonna go for Leela that lost her hate down. I think that's gonna be game. We're gonna lose KMont. And I think MINWU is not accurate enough to hit her, so we might have... I hope we didn't lose this, to be honest. Okay, we became the target. I hope that Oberon has something in his sleeve. Doesn't look good. I'm getting a bit concerned, and we lost that. Yes, 2B is definitely a force to be reckoned with. I can't lie. But I'm pretty happy that Halloween Leela went down quite quick. Oberon did pretty good at tanking that magic damage, especially with the fact that he had the elemental disadvantage. This is the same guy, so we can try this, where we'll have Oberon versus Oberon. I think we can fell her. Our Oberon has pretty good accuracy from what I've seen, so I am going to proceed with this matchup. Doesn't matter, we'll eventually hit her. I don't think I'm as scared of Dreamforce as I was in the past. She stays idle, which is a very interesting choice. She is in range to heal KMont now, so hopefully she'll do that. Further buffs. Oh no, she wants to go for Oberon. Seems like she has a sweet soft spot for him. Hopefully we're gonna get a heal there. Yep. But I think we're gonna lose KMont. Okay, stun blade didn't stun though. Wow, killed enemy Oberon on counter. And what's gonna happen here? Ooh. All right, Oberon, what are you gonna do? Stun, excellent. Okay, another quicken. Can we hit her? No, we can't. Things are not looking good for us, but Oberon lost the hate, which is good. Now he can counteract. Didn't finish her off though. Okay, now we have two healers. Very good resistance, and she keeps healing herself. I'm not gonna complain about that. Oberon could have taken advantage of that crystal, but decided not to, and he gets buffed. Will we survive? Yes. MINWU is proving to be a pretty good physical tank. Can we finish those enemies off? Ooh, resist again. Extremely good. Immobilized. She's not gonna go anywhere. And I think we lost this one. Ooh, that was so bad. We got cocked by Immobilize. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Why did I do that? I don't know. I think I'm gonna disable that. In a bigger map, I think it's gonna be worth. But she eventually used that skill and didn't disappoint to disappoint. Okay, what can we do now? Do we want to do the same guy? Let's do the same enemy with this, with that Immobilize off and see what happens. Maybe things will go differently as well with counter and reaction abilities. So pretty much the same as before will occur. I hope that we can kill that Oberon. It would be good for MINWU to go right, but it doesn't seem like that will be the case. Given that KMont will definitely benefit from getting a healer too. But yeah, MINWU likes Oberon. Almost killed her there, which is good. We mirror the enemy. And another heal, so we should be able to kill enemy. Okay, stun didn't proc again, which is a shame. So what's gonna happen here? Okay, that's a different way of healing. Didn't happen before. 2 versus 2 once again. We miss. And ooh, we got stopped. Things are not looking good for us. Things are gonna go worse than in the first matchup, I'm afraid. No crystal to benefit from as well, and that's game. Well, and we stay in the same rank. Oh well. We lost twice to the same guy. Good for them. Last fight. Who do I want to fight? Keeping in account. They'll deal heaps of damage. I think we lost to this guy. Kami Narith. Bits. Okay, let's try this guy. Because their little Lila is in the right position to go against MINWU and cause problems to Oberon. And the enemy Noctis should get felled quite easily, although they tend to have some resistances. Whoa, that was some really crazy range, I won't lie. Jump, so MINWU nice to go forward and decides to do nothing. Interesting choice there. Didn't kill her. Okay. What's gonna happen here? Whoa! Ultima kills Lila, which is good. But I think, yeah, 2B is just too good. That alliteration. Yeah, I resist the damage. I think we lost this one, eh? Okay. Yeah, I think 2B is gonna finish us off. And that is game. Well, we killed Halloween Little Leela, so that's good. I wonder if I swapped KMont with Oberon, whether things would have gone a bit better. Anyway, we top 500. Can't complain about that. That's how it is. So thank you very much, guys, for tuning in. MINWU seems to be pretty good with her instant heals, but she doesn't seem to make the right choices. So I hope that in the future they'll tweak her AI. We tried to have her as a pure DPS. That didn't work very well. She seems to be pretty good support, especially with Quicken. And she was more mobile that we wanted her to be, that we expected her to be. So it's good that she was mobile. She made some interesting choices. I think if Oberon and KMont would have swapped position, things might have gone much better. But overall, whenever MINWU attacks, does some pretty good damage. She managed to, let's say, fell a lot of enemy units when I thought that she couldn't do that. Especially with the fact that she had Devout Intuition, which reduces her magic attack. So overall, I can say that I'm pretty happy with her. In manual PvP, she shined like a freaking supernova. So I think that's where she shined the most. She seems to be very map dependent as well. So do keep that in account. However, I can't wait for Glaciella Regalia to be maxed on my account. And maybe if I plan to pull for Setia in the future, we'll try to throw MINWU in the mix again and see how things go. if you're planning to build her, I do think that it's worth the investment. If you have Aerith, maybe you don't really need to build her. If you have a water team, you don't need to build her. But in the long run, um, for those that missed on Aerith, I think MINWU is a good stand-in. And I think in limited class matches, MINWU would also shine. So I can't wait to use her in that setting as well. Alright, I hope this was an informative video for you guys. If you have any questions, drop them in the comment, and we'll see you at the next video. You guys take care and have a good weekend. Bye for now.